Go ahead. Good morning, all. We'll start in a couple of minutes. We're just waiting on a few other people. Thanks. Good morning. This is State of Nevada Hazard Mitigation Working Group meeting. And we'll call to order and roll call Mr. O'Brien.
Yes, Mr. Chair. Okay. Bill Elliott,
Present.
Andrew Trelease,
I'm here.
Stephen Acroft,
Here.
Eric Antel,
Present.
Salome Barton,
Present.
Kathy Canfield.
I'm here. Thanks.
Okay,
Sorry.
it's okay. Okay, Sherry Davis. Craig DiPolo.
And it's changed.
Okay. Don Johnson.
Present.
Sierra Sampson. Okay. Bunny Bishop. And,
Present.
okay, thank you. And Janelle Woodward,
Here.
okay, and Samantha Laddick,
Here.
thank you. Okay, roll call complete, and Mr. Chairman, we have 5, we have quorum.
Thank you so much. We'll close out agenda item 1 and go to agenda item 2, public comment. This is for discussion only. No action may be taken upon a matter raised under this item of the agenda until the matter itself has been specifically included on the agenda as an item upon which action may be taken. Public comment may be limited to 3 minutes per person at the discretion of the chair. Comments will not be restricted based on viewpoint. To provide testimony during this period of public comment via telephone, please call at any time after 8:30 a.m. on the day of the meeting by dialing 669-219-2599. When prompted to provide the meeting ID, please enter 686-738-8625 and then press pound. When prompted for a participant ID, please press pound. When asked to provide public comment, please press *6 to unmute your phone and *6 again when your comments are complete. Please be advised that YouTube stream will be between 60 and 90 seconds behind the live meeting. If you would like to present a public comment, please call in using the above number to hear the meeting live. Do we have any public comment here in Carson City? So I recognize Ms. Woodward for a public comment.
Good morning, everyone. Janelle Woodward, for the record. I just wanted to take a moment to introduce Zach. Zach, what was your last name again? McCullough. Sorry, he's our new intern who's starting today. So he's gonna be learning about mitigation and the rest of the parts of, emergency management. So we're excited to have him join us and, be working with us, give us a little help and allow us to, show him a little bit about what the real world looks like. So that's it. Thank you.
Any further comment here in Carson City? Any comment on Zoom? Any comments over the phone? Okay, we'll close out public comment. And we'll go to agenda item number 3, approval of minutes. Discussion for possible action. Chair Bill Elliott, the working group, will discuss and review the minutes of the May 15th to 2024 working group meeting. The working group will determine whether to approve the meeting minutes. Do we have any comments about the meeting minutes for May 15th?
Andrew Trelease, I'll move to approve the minutes.
We have a motion to approve. Do we have a second?
Salome Barton, second.
We have a motion to approve and a second. All in favor, say aye.
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 Any
Aye.
opposed, say nay. Any abstentions? The movement pass. Agenda item number 4 is not going to be done today. They are not present for this particular agenda item. We'll go to agenda item number 5, State Enhanced Hazards Mitigation Plan. For discussion only, Janelle Woodward, DEM Homeland Security, State Hazard Mitigation Officer or her designee will lead a discussion on the State Enhanced Hazard Mitigation Plan 5-year update and process. Ms. Woodward.
Thank you, Chair. Janelle Woodward for the record. We are early in the first year of our plan update. As you all know, we got our last plan approved this last October, just about a year ago. What we need to do though is to start in updating our next go around. And so one of the first things we'll be doing is determining the list of subject matter experts, SMEs, for each of the different hazard areas where we'll be reaching out. They do not need to be on the committee to do this, but they will submit their updates or changes to all of you as the committee to review and approve to move forward. So sometimes this can take a lot of time because it's sometimes a heavy process when people are, they have their own jobs to do, and then we're asking them to review what we have in our plan about those different things. So we'll be going through on our schedule and sending that information out. So if you end up being one of those SMEs that I'm talking about, please at least stay in communication with us as you look at those areas and update. And that's kind of all I have for that subject. We are 2028 is when it's due. And so we're going to want to get everything together and be working on it as we go along so that it's not such a push at the very end. which is pretty much usually what it always ends up as. So we're gonna try our best not to do that this time, and we'll see what happens, but that, if anybody has any, input on this at this time, please feel free to, raise your hand or come off mute, and identify yourself and give your comments. Any questions on the update of the plan at this point? Our guidance was just updated recently, so FEMA shouldn't be changing it midstream this time. So, as I said, any comments or questions on the updates? And it doesn't look like that, Chair, so I think that's it on that.
Any comments? Okay, we'll close out agenda item 5 and go to agenda item number 6. NHMWG meeting for the remainder of the year. This is discussion only. Mr. Hal O'Brien, DEM Homeland HS, Hazard Mitigation Specialist, will inform the working group that the meeting invite for the final quarterly meeting of the year, scheduled November 20th, 2024, has been sent to working group members. Mr. O'Brien.
Okay, so as the chair was saying, we scheduled, the invite has already gone out for the final quarterly meeting of the year, and scheduled for November 20th of 2024, and it's been sent to the working group members. So that's what I have. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Any comments?
I have a comment, Mr. Chair.
Recognize Ms. Woodward.
So Janelle Woodward, for the record, I just want to add to that, we're going to try to schedule the meetings out for the whole year and send those out at the beginning of the year or the end of December, beginning of the year. So that you guys have it on your calendar already and we don't have to go through and say, oh, we need to schedule a meeting. So Hal will be sending that out either the end of December, beginning of January. So these meetings are on your calendar for the year, and they'll have the calendar invite with the Zoom meeting information and that. So look for those to be on your calendar. And that's it. Thank you.
Thank you. Any further comments? Okay, we'll close out agenda item number 6, and we'll go to agenda item number 7. Future mitigation funding. This is for discussion only. Ms. Janelle Woodward, the HS State Hazard Mitigation Officer or designee, will lead a discussion of the working group regarding upcoming funding opportunities, including but not limited to building resilient infrastructure in communities, BRIC, flood mitigation assistance, FMA, as well as hazard mitigation grant program, HMGP. Post-fire discussion will include the introduction of the contractor that was hired to assist the HS mitigation team. Ms. Woodward.
I'll pass this to Heather first.
Okay, Heather Sinani for the record. BRIC, Building Resilient Infrastructure and Community, FFY 2024, Notice of Funding Opportunity comes out on October 8th. The weekly technical assistance calls will begin after the Notice of Funding comes out. Please contact our office, Janelle or Hal, if you have a project idea. For the Hazard Mitigation Grant Program post-fire, there's over $5 million available in funding for that from the recent fire management assistance grants due to the recent fires of this past year. And the Division of Emergency Management has hired a consultant by the name of Whit O'Brien's to assist all applicants with application assistance in developing those. Yeah.
Do we have any comment?
I don't really have anything to add to that. I guess the one thing I would say is that once the NOFO release, the rumor is October 8th. So we're keeping our fingers crossed. That's early in the month of October. So hopefully that's going to happen, but it's not 100%. And then once the NOFO drops and we get that information out, we will begin our weekly, normal weekly check-ins that we typically have during the BRIC and FMA process, grant application process. So please, we have a lot of money available right now. So if you have ideas and things that you would like to apply for, please let us know. Let's get started on those things and we can tell you how to do that, where the things are that you need to know. If you need help from our contractors, they're really an extension of us so that we can give you as much help as possible in developing those applications. And just for the BRIC portion of it, and FMA is probably going to be very similar to last year's NOFO. So keeping our fingers crossed that comes out. Also our meetings that we're going to have, and I believe that's all I have to add. Thank you.
This is Bill Elliott for the record. So we're going to have a list of the times or the dates, the important dates and the deadlines. So you're going to send that out to the stakeholders.
Yes.
Any further comments?
Questions?
Any questions or comments from the committee members? Okay, we'll close out agenda item 7 and we'll go to agenda item 8, public comment. This is for discussion only. No action may be taken upon a matter raised under this item of the agenda until the matter itself has been specifically included on the agenda as an item upon which action may be taken. Public comments may be limited to 3 minutes per person at the discretion of the chair. Comments will not be restricted based on viewpoint. To provide testimony during this period of public comment via telephone, please call at any time after 8:30 a.m. on the day of the meeting by dialing 669-219-2599. When prompted to provide the meeting ID, please enter 686-738-8625 and then press pound. When prompted for a participant ID, please press pound. When asked to provide public comment, please press *6 to unmute your phone and *6 again when your comments are complete. Please be advised that the YouTube stream will be between 60 and 90 seconds between the live meeting. If you would like to present public comment, please call in using the above number to hear the meeting live. Do we have any public comment here in Carson City? Hearing none, do we have any public comment from the committee members or online? Hearing none, do we have any public comment on the phone?
No.
Very well, we will close out agenda item number 8 and we will go to agenda item number 9, adjournment. Do we have a motion for adjournment?
Andrew Trelease, motion to adjourn.
Thank you, Mr. Curlees. Do we have a second?
Salome Barton, second.
Thank you, Ms. Barton. We have a motion and a second. All in favor, say aye.
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 Any opposed can stay here.
Enjoy.
Okay, we stand adjourned. Thank you very much.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you.